Welcome everyone to this first Let's Play Civilization 5 Brave New World. Today I would like to show you some gameplay of Brave New World. I'm mostly doing this recording for my friends, most of whom play on Prince or King level. So for ourselves we have set the difficulty to Emperor instead of Deity, which I normally play at. We are going to be playing Byzantium on continents which I find the most difficult of map types, and we are going to play with all the normal settings on. Let's get started.
All hail the most magnificent and magnanimous Empress Theodora, beloved of Byzantium and of Rome. From the lowly ranks...
Now, as you can see, we have a pretty amazing starting location here. And I will settle right on this tile, so that I can start showing you what we intend to do. Piety here has been reworked in Brave New World to provide only religious benefits instead of a mix of culture and religion benefits. And one of the most interesting things is the Reformation belief, which allows you to add a feature to your religion that is not otherwise available. One of those features adds tourism to every building you buy with it, and Byzantium with extra belief can actually get all 3 faith buildings, which means 6 extra free tourism per city, and we intend to find a lot of cities. The faith buildings also have the added benefit of adding culture and benefits, so we should not be too worried about spreading out. Very well, let's get this started with some basic tips for what you should do at the beginning of the game. And it's of course exploring. And let us discuss this starting location. As you can see, we have 5 deer, which is completely crazy, and 3 salt, which is even better. Salt is one of the best luxuries in the game, and although these other tools of Tundra won't be adding much, that more than makes up for the ground here. In addition, we have 1 sheep, and we are located near water so that we can get water trade routes going, which are much better than land trade routes. Now let us see what path we will be taking. We're going to open the technology tree. Usually when playing on Emperor, you can go for the Great Library, and that is almost always the right call. So you should be beelining pottery writing and then just building it, or at least that is what I usually would do. But because our religion is so important to us, we are going to go for calendar first. Set that here. After which we will be doing mining and then scrapping. Since we are playing on Emperor, we should not be worried about early aggression. Anything that comes our way will be handled quite easily with our starting units. As you can see, it will take 26 minus a few for growth turns before we get the calendar, which means that I can just start with a scout as I usually do, then go for the monument. After that we will probably start building a border. This means we will be skipping the granary and the shrine for the time being. But I think I will be needing a border because I want to get these tiles working. And I might be chopping some of the wood to get Stonehenge done earlier. Now, let's check the tiles. As you can see, we are getting a good tile, production focused, and food tile. Soon as we get these salt tiles, we will be trying to them taking 2 food, 1 production, and gold, making the best trades possible. Let's continue exploring. Now, what we intend to do is expand as much as possible to get as many cities in here as we can. Get
Shall
cotton for free, that's even better, and that actually does change our plan. But not significantly. We might now need to go steal a worker in order to get one early enough. So, and there are city-states to steal from. That will be very convenient. Our scout is almost done, and our city will be growing on turns, after which it will automatically take the sheep. And the production of this tile will be added to the turn it goes. So that's why we lock the production option here, so that it goes for this tile instead of this, which gives us 1 3 production that turn. Let's see what happens. Nothing much. We're Riga for some gold, and then continue on up. Now, I am not going to worry about building a shrine, since Stonehenge will more than make up for it, and our pantheon is not actually very important. What we get will not matter very much. We might get some happiness, we might get some extra faith, but in general it just doesn't matter. So rushing towards that is not important. An extra ruin, calculation, spread, fine. Two future. More ruins, more conversions, and eventually explore a little upgrade for my warriors. Ah, great. This is actually quite good. As you can see, the yield of the tile is 2 food and 6 faith. So that means that we will get very early religion as soon as we expand